Hi there, I'm Violet Van Hees and this is Grow Your Movement Freedom. Welcome. So today I want to invite you to explore with me how to help your body to change faster, how to help stuff that's like tightness or pain or those things to change faster within you, and in particular, how to help yourself improve or open up new choice for yourself faster by listening to what your body has to say about things. Rather than just paying attention to sort of what your mind is thinking, it's actually noticing what your body is telling you. So our bodies are wired, our whole nervous system is wired to keep you safe and to keep you going. Those are the two really foundational things that are survival strategies within your body, and your nervous system is really busy with those two things. And if either one of those is feeling threatened, if your safety is feeling threatened or your ability to get around and take care of yourself is feeling threatened, your nervous system is really careful about what's going on or will resist that, or will do stuff to take care of you in the best way it knows how to keep you going as best you can. And one of the things that happens is that if we run into something where our brain thinks something's a really good idea, and we start to try to do that. So you might have heard that a particular exercise is really good for you, or that you should always stretch in a particular way. And so you start doing that, but you're not noticing a lot of change, or you're not noticing that it actually feels good or works for you. Then it would be really interesting to check in with what your body is telling you about that experience. Because your body believes its own experience. Your body's had enough of bright ideas from the brain to kind of go, not all those bright ideas seem to work so well for me. They don't feel so good, right? But if you check with the body's views and what the body has to say about what the actual experience of something is, then you might learn something really useful about how your body is choosing to respond to this. So for example, you might be given an exercise or trying a yoga pose that's supposed to help you feel really good. And a lot of other people around you seem to be feeling really good. And when you do it, you don't feel really good. You feel really tight. You feel like your body's getting shorter. And you're wondering, like, what is this? What's going on? So here's a practical example that I worked with a person who was working with me a while back. So I was working with a guy who's on a hockey team. And his team, his coach, their trainer, had decided that it would be great for them to do yoga in order to get some more flexibility, to have some more sort of movement freedom in their bodies. So that was very cool. The guy came and saw me and he says, there's some of those poses that feel really bad. I just feel tight. I feel like I can't do them well. I said, well, what's one of them? I said, let's just take a look at it, right? And he said, well, it's the pigeon pose. So here is a little bit of what a pigeon pose is like. Right, this is my version of it. I'm sure there's much better versions of them. But it's the one where you have basically one leg in front of the other and one leg back. And so you're stretching out over your leg like this. So you got this leg open and you've got this leg crossed in front of you. And when I watched him get into this, he had a particular way of getting into it that looked like his body was getting tighter and tighter as he was going into this movement, right? Or into this position. And so we checked it a little bit and we're checking, so what does it feel like? Do you feel like when you get there you're going to be stuck? He says, yeah. I said, okay, so let's play with whether you actually are stuck or not. So we sort of start from here. We actually start from sitting. And then I say, okay, so just turn over and see if you can just kind of go into it. And then when you want to get out of it, see if you can just roll onto your butt. So you have a safe and easy way to get out of this, right? From here to there. And we did that a couple of times, and it was as if a switch went on in his body, and his body could relax and actually do the movement. And it was interesting, because it was as if he felt that if he got into it, he could never get out of it. He'd be tied up in a pretzel forever. And your body doesn't like that feeling, doesn't like the idea of getting stuck at the end of something, unable to come back and reverse itself out of it. So that was one really clear example to me of many that I've seen where your body can help you notice or can tell you something about why something isn't working well for you. Even though your head thinks maybe it ought to work well for you, if your experience is that it's not, then ask your body, what's going on? What's your actual experience of it? And then you have something to work with that tells you what you're actually, you're aware of your own experience and giving credibility to your body's information to you. And there's 3 questions that your body loves. Your brain thinks they're sort of silly questions sometimes, but your body loves these questions. And they are, does this feel safe? Does this feel like a safe thing to do? And the second one is, does this feel reasonable to do? Does this feel like a reasonable thing for me to do? Does it feel reasonable? But not does it sound like a reasonable thing, but does it feel reasonable? And then the third thing is, does this feel useful? Is this useful? Does it help me do something at least as well as whatever I was able to do before, or even better? And if your body can say yes to those questions, then you've got something that's probably a good fit for you. But if any one of those questions is kind of like, or no, right? If your body answers no, or your body says, I don't know, it's no, then you've got something that you need to pay attention to and help find a better solution for before it's going to feel like you found a good idea for yourself, something that's a good fit for you. And the thing is, if you can listen to your body and notice when something feels like a good fit or it doesn't, so that you can change it around, you can explore a bit and find something that does feel like a good fit, you're likely to find the good fit sooner, and you're likely to get the improvement in your body sooner, because your body will start to do things that feel safe, feel reasonable, and feel useful. It'll do those things again, and it will become part of your repertoire. But if any one of those things is not there, then the learning process will be slow, your body will fight it, will resist that learning, and you might find that that thing never actually works for you. But if you could adjust it, listening to, does it feel safe, does it feel reasonable, it could become useful. Okay, so your tip for this week is listen to what your body has to say. Start to cultivate that. We're not taught to listen to our own experience. We're taught, oh, that's subjective information. You know, what you need is some nice objective outside information, which of course is silly as far as your body's concerned, because your body is interested in what you experience. So play around with this. Start to say hello to your own experiences. Even just start to notice when something feels good or when it doesn't. Regardless of what you think, you know, of course I'm safe, but your body might not feel safe. You know, like in a pigeon pose, the body didn't feel safe, and your body's going, well, why not? Everybody else is doing it. This is good, right? So listen to what you actually experience yourself, and see if you start to learn some interesting stuff about what's actually going on for you that can help you then figure out, how can I work with this? How can I shift this? How can I find something that's a good fit for me so that I actually learn and create change for myself faster? Alrighty? Happy exploring with this. Have fun saying hello to your own self. This is really important stuff. All the best with this, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.